Hello, I'm Steve Large. I'm the Technical Director here at Pod Point. My role at Pod Point is overseeing all of the technology that we integrate into our products. My responsibilities stretch from selecting what the core electronics may be that we'll use within our charging points, to the IT systems that we'll use here in the centre to be able to talk to the charging points and collect data from them and be able to remotely control them. We do the Solo range, which are our charging points which are wall mounted, and these are more targeted at people's homes. People who buy electric cars often need, the first point of thought is, where am I going to charge my car? And the natural first place is your home. That's where the car spends a lot of its life. Then the street-based infrastructure, the posts, these are more structural units that are like parking meters, where the strength of the unit is fundamental to it being able to live there for 10, 15 years in an environment where potentially it'll be struck by a car, it might be subject to vandalism. There's no tenable kind of feeling of elation that it's like, oh, I'm saving the environment, because there's no one person that can save the environment. Everybody does a little bit, and the question is, what bit are you doing today? When people elevate technologies like the electric car and say this is one potential saviour to emissions, well, we're playing a part in that. When you're within a small business and you're so actively involved as I am, you take a lot of pleasure in your work, and you spend a lot of your time thinking about what's the next type of charging point we're going to do. Wouldn't it be cool if we added a TFT screen? You're just thinking about lots of different areas, because ultimately, in a way, our products are my hobby. What led me to be an engineer was my ability to break things as a child. I started at a very early age taking things apart, wanting to know how they worked. And ultimately I'd get in trouble with my mum and dad because I'd be breaking things left, right and centre. So I had to learn how to put them back together again. And once you start on that path, you're starting to learn what's inside, and you start thinking, I could use that for something else. And then you start thinking, well, I could make that better. And that drove me towards the sciences. Naturally, that was my area of interest at school. I did maths, physics, chemistry and biology at the time. And then I went on to university, where I studied mechatronics, which is a combination of mechanical engineering, electronic engineering and software programming. I could see that all the disciplines still became intermingled whenever you made a product. And it was fundamental to me to be able to keep my finger in each of those areas, because I hadn't lost interest in any one of them. Up to the age of 13, I enjoyed maths. And then from 13 to 16, I wondered, what's the purpose of maths? Why do we do it? Because I wasn't applying it to anything. And then it was only when I actually started university and we started applying the mathematics to analyse mechanical structures, and then using maths for working out electronics and how a circuit would behave, that I realised that maths is a tool to allow you to work things out. And that's what people in engineering do.